Okay, let's have a little chit chat. So, I want to share with you guys some ideas that I have for the year 2025 as a mom, a stay at home mom who also homeschools and does Montessori. Ideas that I have for creating content. Now, I'm going to put time stamps so you can skip this little intro, but I did want to give some background on why I'm making this video. I have wanted to be a YouTuber since I was in middle school. I say about like 2013. I think that's before middle school. And I don't know what it is, procrastination, perfectionism, whatever. It has kept me from it for so long. Also, a little background. I am a very sleepy person, and I'm questioning that I may have narcolepsy. Just a crazy thing that I've put in my head through videos that I've seen on TikTok, research that I've done, symptoms that I've looked up. Me just playing Google Doctor over here. But I am getting a sleep study done soon, so hopefully I get some answers. But anyways, that has also played a major role in things that I have pursued in my life or lack thereof. Anyways, let's get into why I want to share these ideas with you. I don't even know if I will, excuse me. I don't even know if I will pursue these ideas, but I just kind of want to put them out there because I love talking about content. Do I always put any action behind my content ideas? Absolutely not. But do I have a bunch of ideas? Absolutely. So, here are some ideas. One idea is instead of doing 75 hard, I want to do 75 days of doing 1 minute workouts. I always make an excuse that I never have time, I don't have the energy, the kids won't let me, blah, 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 blah. And I just want to challenge myself. Like that 1 minute workout for 75 days straight is a challenge because for the past who knows how many months, who knows how many years, I have not stayed consistent with anything for 75 days. 1 minute is not a lot to ask for. And I think in a way that, obviously with the content that I create, I want to inspire people. So 75 days of 1 minute workouts. And I actually looked up videos. There's 1 minute workout YouTube videos on YouTube. That's insane. So 75 days as a stay-at-home mom who homeschools and feels like she never has time. 75 days of doing a 1 minute workout. Another one is doing a whole series of just becoming a better version of myself as a stay-at-home mom who homeschools. I feel like what I need in order to feel motivated or give me that extra push sometimes is like the no BS, no excuses, like hard truth, stern approach to motivation than someone just like validating my feelings. I have my husband for that. That's all I really need. And maybe my friends to validate my feelings and feel sorry for me. But I was also in the Marine Corps, and when I tell you, I miss that feeling of just going through something hard and being in that environment where it's tough. I miss that. And I don't have that out here. And I'm sure a lot of veterans can relate, especially Marines. The world outside the military is so soft. Becoming a civilian again is so different from coming from a military background where it's hard, and the way that we talk to each other is absolutely different. But also with the twist, because I am wanting to be more feminine. I'm fighting against every inch of my body that has just grown up feeling like I needed to be masculine because I wanted nothing to do with girly things or feminine things because I was getting bullied by feminine girls, girly girls. All the girly girls that I was around were mean to me, so I wanted nothing to do with that. So I am fighting against that masculine side of me, where that's my comfort zone. That's where I feel like I grow. But anyways, I want to create content for maybe the type of women, mothers out there like me who feel more like tomboyish and feel like they can grow with a tougher approach rather than just someone on the internet affirming and their emotions, their feelings, and solely just doing that, like feeling sorry for them. That may work for other women, but for me personally, that doesn't work. And I'm sure that there are other women that can relate to that. So doing a series of that, making content around approaching one new habit a month or one new thing a week that I want to do, one new habit that I want to build. It's not necessarily a huge goal that I want to achieve in this year, but it's a habit that I want to create. I want to be more disciplined. I want to stop using my kids as an excuse of why I am not reaching my goals or I'm not pursuing things that actually matter in my life. Because truth be told, there are a lot of things that I would like to do, but I can't do everything. Like there's only 24 hours in a day. You get what I'm saying? We can't do everything all at the same time. Another idea is just sharing my goals, like being more feminine, like 30 days of trying to be more feminine as a stay-at-home mom. You get what I'm saying? Just things that I want to achieve, but turning it into a series and maybe using that as like my niche, going after the things that I want in life. A stay-at-home mom going after the things that I want in life. And another thing that has kind of like brought this fear of judgment is that in the real world, not on social media, well, actually on social media as well, but in the comments and just in the real world, I remember going to a park one day and I was overhearing a group of women. It looked like maybe a small group from church. They were mothers and the kids were playing and they were just sitting there just talking about the Bible, talking about life, things that they're struggling, what they need prayer for. And I remember one of the moms was sharing that she feels like she compares herself to social media. She feels like she has to do all these things on social media. Social media is just not the most positive thing in her life, which is totally understandable. But for me, I feel like with some things on social media, like moms who do activities and create these cute sensory bins or have these wonderful activities or do these challenges to get their kids outdoors more, although those are trends and there's people out there who absolutely despise trends because there's no originality in that. I kind of like the challenge. I kind of would like to challenge myself in trends that I see in the motherhood social media community. So I think doing a series on 21 days of trying sensory bends that I find on TikTok, 30 days of trying a new cleaning routine, 30 days of trying to play or do morning baskets with my kids. And at the end of those 30 days, do like a video of reviewing or how you felt, how you experienced. Was it worth it? Will you keep doing it? Is it something attainable? What did you struggle with it? You get what I'm saying? So 30 days of trying new trends that you see on the social motherhood side of social media. Another thing is doing topics on things that you struggle with motherhood. Sometimes we get on social media, or I get on social media, and I see a lot of mothers go on there and have a natural just pull towards motherhood. They connect with their children easily. They connect with motherhood and that feminine side of them easily. Me as a mom as a woman who never even thought she was going to have kids, and now I'm like on the road to 10 kids. Never thought that I was going to be a mom. There are some things. I love being a mom. I want nothing more than to be a mom. I want to be at home with my kids. I want to homeschool my kids. I want to be involved in things with my kids. I want to embrace this season. But I would be lying to you if Things as simple as playing with my kids was something that came easily to me. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, oh, like I feel like there's something else I could do. So maybe like giving practical tips of like things to talk yourself through or things to say to yourself to help you be more present as a mom, because you get on social media and there's no how to, there's no like practical way of women sharing like how they slow down in motherhood. Like you see women like, you should slow down in motherhood, or things like maybe social media and all these worldly things are a distraction for motherhood. Okay, what do we do then? Like, it's not creators' responsibility to have all the answers, but it is helpful to share what we as mothers are doing, or like mentally telling ourselves to help us get in that state of being a present mom and learning how to play with your kids. I'm sure there's blogs and tips and tricks on how to learn how to play with your kids, because some of us didn't have our parents playing with us, or some of us didn't grow up with a community, a family of people who played with us. And that is something that I struggle with. And yeah, sometimes I sit down with my kids and I feel like it's so hard. Like I feel like there's something else I should be doing. You get what I'm saying? And I know I'm not the only one that struggles with that. But doing 30 days of trying to be a more present mom. What does that mean? What does that look like? What are the details behind that? What is your thought process? When you get a thought of, hey, I should go do this and this and this and this, anything besides sitting here and playing with my child, what are you telling yourself to combat those thoughts so that you are present, so that you're not reaching for your phone? Oh, here's another one. I personally do not do screens with my kids. We have recently, we didn't have a TV for the longest. My husband got a TV because he loves watching football, right? So we have fallen into habits of pulling the TV out and just watching movies. And I don't like it personally. I see the difference in my kids, and I feel like their brains, it's a developing brain. Like they don't need it. Does it make it easier? Yes. I personally don't have a babysitter. I've never had a babysitter. I have 3 kids, and that's another content idea. Showing other women, other mothers that it's possible to not do screens with your kids, even if you feel like you need to. So, another thing is, shoot, what was the other idea? I can't even remember. But anyways, yeah, those are some content ideas that I hope help another mother who, oh, here it is. Wanting to be a creator, a content creator who enjoys creating content, but also wants to minimize her screen time, because the best example that we can set for our kids, or the best motivation that we can set for our kids, is being an example in the things that we want to instill in them and just help build their character. And if I want my kids to be okay off of screens, I have to do the same as well. And I feel like social media has made us feel like we cannot function without a quick scroll throughout the day, or having our phone in our hands 24/7. So one fear that I have of that is I've seen other no screen time moms who create content get backlash from people on the internet about them not, or it being so weird that they're sitting here setting up a camera, creating content and posting on social media and on a screen when they don't want their kids to be on a screen. So I want to combat that fear. There's always going to be somebody saying something negative, and also post like how I am lowering my screen time while also being a no screen time mom and creating content. So yeah, those are some ideas that I hope resonates with some of you. And let's do it. Let's start creating content if that's a source of fulfillment for you and makes you feel like you have something outside of motherhood that is for yourself. I say go for it. Talk to God about it first, because God's word, it comes before anybody else's and it comes before yours. So talk to God about it. Personally, I feel like God is okay with me doing this on the side right now, as long as I am focused on the things that are most important, which is educating my children, keeping my home, and pouring into my marriage. So with all that being said, I hope to see you guys on the next video. I will leave my Instagram account down and my Facebook. I actually deleted those apps, so I'm probably not going to see any messages if you do try to message me until maybe a week, 2 weeks from now, because I don't check it all the time. And I only use it to post videos if I do end up posting Instagram content again, or TikTok if it's still up. Well, anyways, bye. Thank you for watching.